Yo, what is up, guys? So, I asked myself a question the other day. What if Nirvana wrote an Alex G song? Now, I'm sure no one else has asked this question, but I thought it, so today I'm going to be showing you a rendition of the song The Same by Alex G, but in the style of Nirvana. And I'm going to show you guys some recording and playing tips to get that Nirvana sound. So, before we start the video, I just want to say thanks for all the support that I've been getting on these last few videos. Uh, it's really been amazing to see all of the comments. So to kind of celebrate this, I've gone and put the complete bundle on my online shop on sale for $25. It's about like $200 worth of value, and it just has tons of things that will help you make your own songs, like presets for mixing, guitar tones, drum sounds, drum loops. So if you want to support what I do here and help me make more videos like this, go check it out. It would really help the channel out a lot. But let's get into the video. So to start out, I'm just going to play the original chord progression to the song The Same by Alex G, which goes like this. Basically, it's an A over E to a C sharp major, then to E major, then this weird G sharp over D sharp chord. So what I want to do is kind of take that and sort of simplify it, because if you listen to Nirvana, they're not using those chords, alright? So I'm going to take that and kind of simplify it. So, of course, Nirvana use tons of power chords, which is basically just the root and the fifth. Very basic kind of chord. Of course, Kurt Cobain has his way of playing the power chord, which is with these two fingers here. Just like I'm just playing random chords there. I should also mention I'm using the exact pick Kurt Cobain used according to Nirvana guitars. This is actually, believe it or not, one of the first picks I actually got, so that's interesting. But yeah, I'm just gonna try that chord progression, but with some power chords. So let's hear how it sounds. So I'm kind of changing the chords slightly. So instead of that last chord being a G sharp over D sharp, I'm just making it just a D sharp or an E flat power chord, because I feel like it has a nice bit of tension that would be similar to a Nirvana song. So in what I've done here, I've taken inspiration from a few Nirvana songs. So I've made this intro that is quite similar to the intro on Aneurysm, and that has a really nice building sense to it, quite similar to the build I did in my last video. I'm just trying to get that build of tension so that when everything comes in, you feel that energy. So for the tone, I'm going to be using my Grunge Tone Machine preset, which you can get on my online shop or in my complete bundle. And I'm starting out just playing something like this. And then as it goes on, notice how I'm bending the strings and creating some dissonance there. That is very Nirvana. So just try it out, play a bit like crap, and you'll get that kind of sound. So I'm starting out there, just building it, playing it a little softly, just so when everything comes in, it sounds really huge. But that goes into just and that is the main bulk of the track I've made, just that riff. Then I wanted to have kind of a pause in the song where we go back to that first idea, but slightly different, to kind of build tension again. Like I said in my last video, we're giving the listeners something that'll kind of subvert expectation. Instead of just carrying on with that same riff, we're changing it up and building again. So I've just gotten something like... So just building up the tension. Another thing that I've done, and it's an absolute key to getting the Nirvana sound, is I'm multi-tracking my guitars, which is basically recording the same loop and layering it. So it sounds like a bunch of guitars. And it creates this really thick sound, and it's just the key to getting that Nirvana studio sound. So a tip that I have for multi-tracking guitars, if you don't feel like doing like a bunch of individual takes, because sometimes that can be effort going and creating another track on your DAW. So what I usually do is I just record one super long take, because I'm still getting those same variations in my playing that you need for that sound to work. But I'm just doing it in one take, and I'm splitting it and then layering it. So the next part is the bass guitar. So for the bass, I'm using BOD as always. I'll never stop saying how great this plugin is, especially for a free plugin. If you're not using this to record your rock bass tones, what are you doing? So I've just got that going with some compression, and I'm adding quite a bit of high end and presence to this bass sound, because I feel like that really is part of Chris Novoselic's tone. Of course, I'm using my Ibanez bass over there, using more of a P bass kind of sound, just because it's so versatile. So let's give the bass guitar a listen, and the bass is kind of just following what the guitar is doing. Also, while you're playing the bass, make sure to just hit those strings really hard. You want to have that aggression coming through in your playing, because I think that really helps to achieve that Nirvana grunge kind of sound. It's just having that aggression in your playing style. Like Kurt Cobain is just there. He's just slamming those chords out, and you can really hear that aggression in the sound of the music. So just try to keep that in mind. So lastly, we've got some drums, and I use Superior Drummer for this. And again, you want that aggressive, loud sound. That's honestly what Dave Grohl is really known for, as well as some kind of funk-inspired drum fills. So here's what I came up with. And I'm also using the drums in the beginning to build as well. So here's the entire drum section. Alright, so I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I hope you guys learned something. And if you liked it, please leave a like. If you really liked it, please consider subscribing. And if you want to support the channel, again, please check out my online shop, and I'll see you guys in the next one. So without further ado, here's the track.